our objective as a strength and conditioning organization, as Power Athlete, we're aiming to teach movement, to empower you as coaches to teach movement, not movements. So we are giving you a great setup position. We're having then athlete move through space and you catch. All right, now I'm going to provide coaching and feedback on the catch. And guess what? We gave you another opportunity then to solve that problem of moving through space. I don't care how you got there, just that we had a solid setup, we had a safe landing. Because we are training for that competition, that highest level. So remember, we're aiming to teach movement, not movements. So let's see, Austin Johnson. Man, I got a great opportunity. Guys, I said earlier, I always win. I'm going to take on an NFL player here. So Austin, go ahead and step on up for us. What's the most you've ever power cleaned?
Power cleaned?
Yeah.
Probably like 365.
365. It was probably a reverse curl. Whatever. Either way.
Yeah, it was like this.
So, Austin's going to set up in that foot position in which he caught that 365 reverse curl. So show us that position in which you protected yourself and caught. Ready. All right. Not optimal for skill transfer to the field, but guess what? He went from point A to point B. That rep counted. Mark it. All right, as a coach, I'd probably give him a little bit better setup and guidelines. So Austin, to accomplish this, I want you to jump as high as you can and show me a good landing position like you're ready to react and do anything after that.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready?
Yeah. Awesome. Oh. Force reduction. All right, so Austin is set up in a default position. We asked him to do a task and he caught here and he reduced force and he's ready for the next challenge, the next task. I'm going to ask Austin to maintain this good foot position. This is his default. What we're going to do now is represent force and inertia on the field, on the court. So the weight room, it is a controlled environment for us to put athletes in stressful situations. You heard Brian Mann talk about this. It's a controlled stress we're applying to, one, drive adaptation, two, from my perspective, see where they fail, and then try to build the program around those limitations, those limiting factors. This is Austin's default position. It's where he caught that 365 reverse curl. I'm going to challenge this default. Ready? So what I'm going to represent is force and inertia on the field. Imagine that Austin's going to he's running the ball, he's going to take a hard plant with his right foot. I'm going to have force of gravity from his hips, travel down his leg. I'm going to be right inside here representing that force. Austin, without moving your feet, I want you to fight and protect this position. So I'm just inside the knee here. I'm turning up the volume gradually. Work. Come on, Austin. Let's go. Again, I always win, guys. I always win. So I was representing force, inertia coming from his center of gravity down through his leg. He plants that hard. So I gradually turned up the volume and asked him to fight. But in competition, is it that gradual? No, it's an instant, it's a moment, it's a snap. So I need this to be the strongest, safest position. How hard did you work right there?
Hard.
Yeah, he was giving me his all. Difficult to see, but you were feeling it. Now what I'm going to do is just ask him to rotate those heels out. We're going to set that knee up over that arch, that instep. Austin, there we go. Now, same drill. I'm turning up that volume. I'm probably going to put a little bit more force and effort into it. You ready?
Yep.
Awesome. So I'm grabbing. Here we go. Hard plant right. I'm turning it up. I'm really working for it. Coming straight here. Work. Go. Yeah, stay on that ground. I always win. God damn it. Just a little bit. All right. So, did you work harder or put forth less effort on that second rep?
I worked the same.
Worked the same. All right. You saw that I increased the amount of force that I was fighting, in that position. All right. So what we're going to do now, we call this our force bleed demo. In my experience, when going to big programs, talking to coaches, it's always better to show versus tell. Guys, when you go to John next, you're going to squat in this universal athletic position. Again, it's not about the number on the bar. Our goal is to overload and create a default position for you to fall on the field, the court, the rink, to take on the opponent, to protect yourself on the field. So force bleed demo. Guys, ask them what their biggest power clean, their squat is, or however they're teaching that squat set up. Do this drill. Again, just inside the knee. Ask if they have any injuries. All right? So then we'll come back and really wrap it up and close it out. But I want you to feel this from your perspective. So 1, your default squat, or how your high school football coach taught you to squat if you're already on our programs. And then 2, that universal athletic position. All right, let's break it out.